Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I will be talking about detoxes. What are detoxes? What does that mean? And do they really work? So technically what detox means is a process or period of time that one abstains from or rids the body of unhealthy substances or toxins. So there's a couple things there I want to break down. One is, do we have to abstain in order to be able to do this, which I will address in this video. And the other is, what are toxins? We hear that word get thrown around a lot, that our environment is toxic. What does that really mean? So the toxins that I'm talking about here are mostly environmental, things that disturb our normal cell functioning. These can be found in plastics, mold that we get chronically exposed to in our homes, environmental pollutants, those sorts of things. First, we need to consider a couple of things before going into debunking some popular detoxes. One is that we need protein in order to be able to detoxify. So amino acids are the building blocks of protein, and our liver needs this in both phases of detoxification in order for the liver to properly process things. And our liver is the kind of master detoxifier in our body. We also need fats for our gallbladder to be able to produce bile. Well, our liver and our gallbladder to produce bile, but for it to be released, we need fats so that bile is released into our intestines, and that can help to break down the food properly so that we can get maximal absorption of nutrients. We also need fiber as refuge for elimination of our intestines and bowels. Otherwise, there's no way to clear out everything that we've been able to detoxify in our bodies. We also need micronutrients like vitamins and minerals for cofactors for our detoxification pathways. Okay, so those are all of the things that you need in order to be able to properly detoxify and rid your body of unwanted toxins like we talked about before. So what about all of the popularized cleanses and detoxes that are out there? I'm going to go through a couple of them and explain the pros and the cons. So juice cleanses have become very popular in the past couple of years, which is just essentially having fruit and vegetable juices for 3 to 7 days usually, and that's it. So there's no actual solid food involved with that at all. So usually they're cold pressed juices that you can have with water, you can have herbal tea, usually no caffeine and definitely no solid food. So the positive to this is you're getting a ton of micronutrient content. So you're getting those vitamins and minerals that you need for the detoxification pathways, which is great. The cons to that are you're lacking the amino acids that you also need for those detox pathways in the liver. You're lacking any fiber because when it's a cold pressed juice, all of that fiber has been removed. So you're not getting the refuge that you need to be able to eliminate things through the intestines. And you're not getting any fats to create those digestive enzymes in your liver and gallbladder to break them down. So you're not getting maximal absorption of nutrients. They also tend to be pretty high in sugar because it's lacking fiber, protein, and fat. Your blood sugar, your insulin response is going to be a lot more dramatic than it would be if it had all of the other things that are naturally occurring with fruits and vegetables. So they typically are higher in sugar and they're causing more of an insulin spike than they would usually. So people usually do lose weight over these 3 to 7 days just because your caloric intake is so incredibly reduced. But as soon as you go back to eating normally, that's just going to come back. So if your purpose for doing that 3 to 7 days was to lose weight, it really is a quick fix and it's going to come back pretty quickly. You're also not going to be doing the actual detoxification that you're trying to do because you're not getting those other essential amino acids, fatty acids, and fiber that you need in order to get that elimination of toxins. The other popularized cleanse or detox is the master cleanse. Now this is the infamous one that's done by all of the celebrities to drop pounds quickly, and that consists of water, maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and lemon juice. Now, I think you already know where I'm going with this probably, which is that it's lacking a lot of the things that we need in order to detoxify. Not only that, but you're getting a spike of insulin from that maple syrup that is not paired with anything else to help modulate that insulin response. And you're getting no micronutrient value whatsoever. Now, I understand if this is to lose weight, then yeah, that's probably going to happen because you're consuming very, very, very little. But if it's to help your body detoxify and support your body in that process, that's definitely not the way to go. And after you complete doing that and go back to eating normally, you're going to have almost like a metabolic rebound because of that caloric deficit for however long you did it for, which is usually 7 to 14 days. You also hear a lot about tea-toxes. Now, it depends on what the purpose of the tea-tox is for. So a lot of them that are marketed on social media advertising is for losing weight again. And often these are herbs that are either diuretics or laxatives. So you're losing weight because you're losing water and, well, poo. I don't know how else to say that. But this can be extremely dangerous because you're not only dehydrated, you're also changing your electrolyte content, which can be really dangerous for your muscles, which is your heart. So your heart can then be at risk if you're doing this for too long. Now, if you're doing a tea-tox that's more designed to support your body while you're eating well, that's a different story. So there are tons of amazing herbs that are designed to support your liver and your kidneys, which are all organs of elimination. So it's more of supportive than it is your only method of detoxing. So in my eyes, how I see the word detox is more about optimizing your ability to eliminate, because your body is very good at doing that already. So optimizing your body's ability to do that while reducing the environmental load. Our body naturally rids itself of toxins every single day. We are designed to detoxify. That is how we are still alive. So what we really want to do is support the organ systems that are already doing that to enhance the effect. So the liver, the kidneys, the intestines and bowels, the lymph and skin, and the lungs are all important organs of elimination. And so we want to be able to do things on a daily basis to support that function. So how can we do this on a very basic level on a day-to-day basis? Eat real food, because you're going to be getting the amino acids, you're going to be getting the fats, you're going to be getting the micronutrients and the fiber that you need to do the detoxification. Move your body, so sweat and breathe, and don't forget to breathe just on a daily basis, because that is a huge part of detoxification for our bodies. It's also important to consider what we have in our environment around us every single day. So looking at what's in your household. Are these clean products, or are they products that are probably adding a burden onto our system? A really good resource that I use often is the Environmental Working Group. So you can just go online, type in EWG, and you can put in whatever cosmetic products you use, household products you use, and it'll give it a rating about how kind of friendly it is and what its environmental and personal burden it might have for you. You can also add in some houseplants to help detoxify the air that you're breathing in every single day. As always, it's so important to talk to your healthcare provider about tailoring a plan that's right for you, because your needs are going to be different than my needs are going to be different than the next person. So it is important to make sure that you're working with somebody to create a plan that's specifically targeted for you. So as always, like and share if you found this information helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to get updated with weekly videos. That's all for now. Bye.